Hello MRH. This is a quick video that will demonstrate how to run your budget reports for the fiscal year 20. After you've logged into Alio, you'll come over here to the left and you'll choose the budget entry folder. Double click that. The budget entry folder will open and display for you the Budget Manager entry program as well as the 3 reports that we've given you access to as you prepare your budget. The Budget Manager entry program, remember, this is where you enter your line items, your justification, your quantities, and your dollar amounts. Now, either before or after you've done that, you can run these reports. So if you want to run this one-year budget worksheet, double click. I'll show you what this does quickly. Now, first thing you'll do is to come over here and change your fiscal year from 19 to 20. So just click the down arrow next to that, scroll to the bottom of the list, and click on 20. Now very quickly I'm going to show you what happens if you don't do that and what will remind you that you've forgotten. So if I leave it at fiscal year 19 and I click on the down arrow next to my report number field here, so now we're going to choose my report, there are no fiscal year 20 reports in here, only fiscal year 19. And you'll also remember from the budget document that I prepared for you is a number of your accounts have changed. So we've had to update the reports to reflect that. So make sure you select 20 from the list. You can either double click or click and then click on OK. I will double click. Okay, I will run a technology report here. So scroll to the bottom, see there's all the 19s in there as well. You can ignore those for now. You can certainly run a 19 report if you like. However, the dollar amounts will be in here from the fiscal year 19. So I select the report, click OK, then I will click on Use this report spec, and then click Run Report. You don't need to make any changes. A web browser window will open and you'll need to enter your scenario number, which is, 20A. I've entered this in the past, so you'll see that Chrome is auto-filling this for me. Enter that, and I'm going to run this twice just to show you the difference. So on Display Budget Proposal, I will leave it at Worksheet, and then I will click Yes on Show Accounts with Zero Balances. Click on Submit, and you'll see that all of the technology accounts will display. Original budget is where the budget started at the beginning of the fiscal year 19. The adjusted budget will reflect any changes that have been made to that budget. And then actual is how much you have spent. Balance is how much budget balance you have remaining. So from an adjusted budget, you subtract your actual, which will give you your available balance. Okay, so that's all of those numbers are for the fiscal year 19. Then, for your planning purposes, the worksheet gives you a blank line for you to write a number on. That's nothing that you will submit to us officially, but it is here in case that's how you would like to do your preparation. Okay, so I will show you also now the completed proposal and what the difference is between those two reports. So I go back to Alio and I click on Run Report again. Remember, I have to enter my scenario number. I've already entered it once, so there it is, 20A. Now this time I will display the budget proposal field as completed proposal. I will still say yes here just in case, clicking on Submit next. And now you'll see that I have either zeros or numbers greater than 0 because I've already entered a few things into Budget Manager. Okay, so that is the difference between the worksheet and the completed proposal versions of that report. Okay, next report is the 1 year with zero-based and requested budget option. So remember, the first thing we need to do is, that's right, select fiscal year 20, click the down arrow next to report, scroll to the fiscal year 20 reports here, and I'm looking for the technology budget. There it is. I double clicked it, click use this report spec, and then run report. Remember to enter your scenario number as 20A. I'm going to say yes on the show requested budget and show yes on zero base budget details. I will leave it as worksheet. There are slight differences, but they are not great. Okay, so you'll see here, now we have a little bit more information. So we have line items displaying now. That's when you say zero budget detail, that's what's happening here. Zero base budget detail, excuse me. Shows you who requested this budget line item, the cost, the quantity, the extended cost. Okay, so this is the worksheet version. I'm going to leave it right here so that we can compare and contrast with the completed proposal version. They are slightly different. So going back to Alio, clicking on Run Report, going to scenario number 20A, I will switch the drop down to completed proposal. I'll say yes on the requested, yes on the zero base budget detail, and click Submit. Okay, I will scroll to the second page. So this is the completed proposal version, and you will see now slightly different. So here's the worksheet version. It's just putting the proposed budget in. So the requested budget, the proposed budget, see they stack the columns. Anything on the top is proposed, anything on the bottom is requested. So here's the top, and here's the bottom. Okay, so you can use this as a worksheet as well, but really they display the same information, it's just it adds it to the line above. All right, so that is the 1 year report. Next, I'll close this window, come down here and open up the 3-year budget worksheet. Remember, this is going to show you 3 fiscal years. So 17, 18, and 19 to give you that historical perspective. I'm zipping through this now. We've done it quite a few times at this point. No changes here. Use the report, run the report. Remember to enter your scenario number. I'm going to switch this to completed proposal. Say yes, say yes. Account number and description can stay there. Click Submit. All right, so now you will see the accounts, the line items, and then the totals for the last 3 fiscal years. And note that this is the adjusted budget column, not the original budget. Actual is how much you've spent for the fiscal year 19. So see actual 19 here. Okay. Here's any of the numbers that you've entered, and because we ran completed proposal, it's putting it on the top as well as the bottom. Okay. I hope this helps and clears up some of the confusion that you may have been experiencing. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm always happy to help. Thanks a lot, and happy budget entering.